Yes, I'm live. Welcome to the 90th episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. Woo! You guys, I am so grateful. It is my 90th episode today, okay? What? And I couldn't have did it without you guys. Thank you so very much. You guys, I empower professional entrepreneurs who feel disqualified to overcome toxic environments and self-doubt, to take decisive action, to lead boldly in identity, of course, and to simply persevere, you guys, all anchored in faith. As many of you know, I have the 3 businesses and we are thriving, you guys. 90! I cannot believe it's the 90th episode, but won't he do it? Yes! You guys, before I dive into today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast by Jenée Hudson, where you can watch all the videos over, as well as you can share it, subscribe, and like. You guys, you are in for a treat by watching all of those episodes. Know that? Time for the shirt. Okay, so today's shirt for the 90th episode, I'm going to keep saying that, I think. It says, persevering in faith, one step at a time. Woo! You guys, what does this shirt mean to me? Let me tell you. It's simply a reminder of all that I have honestly overcome and just on my ongoing journey. You know, those journeys that we're going through and we're trying to get through with all the challenges and the storms and things like that. Well, you guys, there comes a time in life where you must be realistic with yourself. All right. And I had to get to that point as well, which is where I'm at today. Thank God. Right. And you have to, unfortunately, just know that, guess what? No one is going to come and assist you with anything that you're trying to do. But at the same time, don't let them talk you out of things either. All right. It's for you to want to fulfill your dreams. If you don't want it as bad as another person wants it for you, then it's not going to happen. So this shirt reminds me to simply just to keep going by way of my faith, no matter what storm or obstacle comes my way, you guys. And show yourself some grace along the way. This is what it also reminds me of. All right. So you guys, this is the perfect transition for today's topic called No One's Coming to Save You. Persevering through toxicity by faith. Yes. All right. So that being said, allow me to first just give you a few eye-opening statistics like I like to do. So the first one is, according to the American Psychological Association of 2025 Work in America survey, you guys, 54% of U.S. workers say that job insecurity, it literally notably increases, right, their stress levels. We don't want that. Highlighting the mental toll of unstable or toxic environments. Wow. And then the second statistic is a 2025 report from the interview guys found that 82% of people, you guys, are at risk of burnout, making this like one of the most urgent challenge, you guys, facing like organizations and individuals alike. That is not good. 82%? Wow, that's huge. And lastly, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, you guys, yep, you already know it has to do with some mental in there, right? Self-care is essential for maintaining mental and physical health. All right. And especially for the month of September that we're in, you guys. And the National Recovery Month is this time happening right now, right? And it emphasizes that your proper support and resources, recovery is possible by you just having those resources. All right. So keep those things in mind. They're very, very important. All right. I am excited. Got my champagne going on for the big old toast and things. Woo! Don't judge me because wine was in the Bible. Don't even do it. All right. Today we are tackling something that many of us face in silence, you guys, which is the realization that sometimes no one's coming to rescue us. We know this, right? But God is still with us. Therefore, our faith is our greatest rescue plan, you guys. What? We're not waiting for nobody. We're just going to move along by the grace of God and whatever his will is and get through all obstacles. That's how I'm doing it. Let me tell you, there is no hidden secret about it. That's how I'm doing it. Keeping the faith. All right? Because listen, whether it's a toxic workplace, you guys, you know I've been there, a draining, dynamic, or just simply a difficult season for you, right? The lie that we often believe is that deliverance should show up from like the outside, right? That's what we often believe. Well, listen, breakthroughs often start on the inside. That's where it really starts, all right? With our courage to persevere, our commitment to self-care, and our readiness to recover, you guys. All right. Also, September is both Self-Care Awareness Month and National Recovery Month. And that's the heartbeat of today's message, because faith-powered perseverance, you guys, isn't just spiritual. Not at all, right? It's also healing, renewing, and anchored in just simply redevelopment. All right. So if you're walking through like toxicity today, this episode, you guys, is built for you. All right. Not to necessarily like fix you, but instead to fuel you. All right. So with all that said, let's get started. All right. Here are 3 giftful gems that I have for this episode today. All right. Gift number 1 is titled Redefine Strength by Practicing Strategic Rest. That alone says what you need to do, right? But you know, I'm going to get into it a little deeper for you. So, you know, many of us were conditioned to believe that like perseverance means like constant pushing, but in reality, pushing through toxicity without a pause, you guys, leads to burnout. Unfortunately, I had to experience that all on my own. No one told me. It just snuck up one day and it just kind of lingered, and I didn't like that, right? Now listen, true perseverance requires strategic rest. Don't we know it? I have to tell myself that often, you guys. For those of you who know me, I'm like, when do I sleep? But I got to get some rest, right? You need to intentionally include recovery into your routines so that you could just show up stronger for the most part, all right? And of course, I have some actionable steps to help you along the way. So the first one is a powerful way by just simply practicing what I call a recovering morning ritual. All right. This is where before checking emails or like diving into like obligations that you have for the day or family or kids or whatever you're going through, right? You spend 20 minutes in a renewing practice. This is what we're going to do, all right? This could be like breathing exercises, gratitude journaling, or simply like just stretching while you're actually having that gratitude session with yourself. You could also just like listen to praise music. I often do that in the morning. I personally listen to sermons first thing when I get out of bed. I've got somebody's sermon going on, or gospel song, or you can read a Bible verse even. That always works. It will help you throughout your day. Trust me. All right. Another way is to use tools like Headspace. That's an app, for guided relaxation. Also, the 5-minute journal for gratitude practice, you guys, priceless. So very helpful. Or even, I like that free stuff, the free YouTube. It's called breath work for stress relief, you guys. And those are videos where you can actually like keep it simple, but keep it consistent. That is key. All right. Lastly, for this particular one is try simply just scheduling like rest blocks is what I call them. All right. Simply put it on your calendar the same way that you would actually put like an important meeting. All right. You don't have to make it difficult because listen, protecting that actual space, you guys, is how you simply guard your clarity as well as fuel your purpose. By doing these things, watch what happens. You're going to have so much more energy and your mental space is going to be so much more powerful. All right. All right. Gift number 2. Gift number 2 is titled Faith-Fueled Boundaries. And it can be your actual breakthrough, you guys. I'm not just telling you guys to just do these things for no reason. I have done them and lived them and still do a lot of them. So try them out. They're very helpful. All right. Listen, boundaries are they're more than like rules, right? They're a faith-led statement of what you will or will not carry. Keep that in mind. So many who are like stuck in toxic cycles, we feel like guilty for saying like no sometimes. That is not good. But boundaries protect your energy, you guys. Trust me, I've got some huge boundaries going on for many different people in my life as well as things. All right. They protect my energy and I love it. I don't let nobody come into my space. Cannot do that. They will take you down before you know it. They will sneak up like behind you and take you down. We don't want that. So listen, what you're going to do is you want to preserve your actual God-given purpose by not having that toxicity in your life, right? Try it. I'm telling you, it works. So of course, here are some actionable steps to help with this particular topic. All right. The first thing that you want to do is start small by simply writing out again, what I call a boundary affirmation card. All right. Don't make it rocket science. It don't got to be like a few sentences or anything. Just keep it small and simple. All right. Because I know we're all life be lifing and we're busy. Keep it simple. All right. So this is just like pretty much a simple phrase that you carry daily to help you, such as say something like, I am not responsible for managing others, not their chaos or anything else that's going on. You're going to put this on that card, you guys, as even like a reminder to yourself. Okay. And instead say something like, I am called to oversee my own peace. You guys, That one card is going to take you so much further than what you've been feeling just inside. You don't have time to be managing nobody else's chaos. All right? Deal with yourself and you'll be so much more happier. Trust me. I've lived it. So some tools to actually support this is to include like boundary setting workbooks, you guys. They have a such thing. Yes, they do. Like the Nedra Glover's Tawab. Like it's called Set Boundaries, Find Peace. That's what the workbook's called. Or you can do therapy platforms such as Faithful Counseling. So helpful. And you guys, it's free, right? If you want to just simply align your mental health, which is very important these days, with spiritual guidance. You guys, these things have really, really helped me along my journey in my businesses, podcasts, mental, okay? Check it out. All right. So you guys, we are on to the last gift, number 3, and that is titled Clarity Creates Courage to Move Forward. Man, this is one of my favorite ones, you guys, because those of you who do know my journey and my story know that, man, I didn't always have clarity. And even when I thought I did, I didn't. But boy, do I have it now. All because of just going through the motions and just being there for myself and not waiting for somebody to come to save me. Try it. It works. Just do it yourself. Stop waiting. Nobody cares. You know I'm positive, but I'm real. Nobody cares. Therefore, no one's going to come save you. Okay? Do it for yourself. So with that title, know that, like myself and probably many of you, many people feel stuck in toxic cycles. You guys, we're all human and it's okay. But not because they're like lazy or they lack strength, but because they lack clarity. Right? So you might be feeling some kind of way. Well, that's because you're probably lacking clarity. We've all been there. I've been there. Trust me. I didn't think the clarity would ever come, but here I am, full of clarity, right? So when you're confused about your values, your goals, or like the next step even, sometimes we're just like, what's the next step? That's all I need to know to get to the next point. Fear can keep you stuck, you guys, in the same place even. That is a thing. It's happened to me so many times, you guys, all because I had that fear. So it just kept me stuck. It just stayed on me like, okay, she's fearful of this, so she's not going nowhere else to the next level. Well, guess what? Let go of that fear and take the next step, all right? So listen, that's why clarity is one of the most important things that you can have for yourself, all right? And it acts greatly with that perseverance. Once you have that clarity, man, you are going to persevere so much quicker and faster and longer. Such a blessing, I'm telling you. Of course, along with this, I have 3 actionable steps to help you, even to get started with this clarity, okay? The first thing is a practical tool to simply support like clarity. So include you can try this. It's called the Michael Hyatt Full Focus Planner. And it's for like goal setting. It's for goal setting with faith, you guys. And it's simply going to help you with that faith integration. Or you can try the Mind Note app for that visual mind mapping. You guys, this is a really, really good one to help you as well, because it helps you to map your ideas and the next steps. Many of us, to go to the next level, we just simply need the next steps. So that Mind Node app with an N, is going to help you tremendously with the next steps. All right. And then number 2 of what you can do for this is, if you're more like that community driven type of person, entrepreneur, or just person in general, clarity can also come from simply just being seen. Yep, by being seen and heard, you guys. This is one of the ones that I actually tried for myself. So you simply want to just join like a clarity coaching session to help you with that. Or even like free programs. You know, I love them free programs. Like SCORE mentorship for like entrepreneurs. You guys, SCORE mentorship is all over the world. And they help for free with many different things. Again, it's called SCORE. Okay. I actually personally utilize this right here in Michigan, as well as a few connecting to Michigan, like Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, just the different states and things surrounding Chicago. They're priceless, you guys. They have gotten me so much further ahead, because I'm not going to wait for them to come show up for me, because what? That's not going to happen. So you got to go out there and get it for yourself. All right. All right. And then lastly is number 3 for this. And this is for those on a healing journey. Okay. You might want to check out, it's called a guided journaling prompts. All right. Guided journaling prompts. And this is for like resources like the Daily Grace Company, you guys. Phenomenal. All right. To simply just help you to align with the healing journey of whatever you're going through. We're all going through some type of healing. I don't care if it's from a relationship, from a past job, from a current job. Maybe you didn't get that promotion you thought that you deserved. All kinds of things. Maybe it's even at your home. You know what I mean? We're all going through it. So using these type of tools to help yourself without waiting for someone else is going to help you in amazing ways. All right. Check those things out and hopefully they'll work for you. I've done so many of them. Like I've said, I don't just put them out there for you guys to say like, yep, try it, be the tester or whatever. No, I've tried them and they work. All right. Well, you guys, it's the 90th episode. But that concludes all of these amazing gifts. If you didn't hear the other 2, by all means, go back, listen and watch and get those gems. All right. But first, let me just leave you with a little something. Okay. Listen, know that receiving assistance, you guys, it doesn't always arrive the way that we expected, nor in a time that we expected. I know this firsthand. If you can relate, put relate in the chat. Man, but faith, you guys, always equips us to stand strong. All right? You got to remember that. Faith has gotten me through so very many storms. I am telling you. And it's been over, I want to say almost like 6 years now that I've been doing this journey and just persevering. Faith will help you to persevere. I'm trying to tell you. So you don't have to, you don't need another human, not at all, to always rescue you. I had to learn that the hard way, let me tell you, because your purpose, you guys, your perseverance and peace are stepping stones. They were for me. Once I finally got that and understood that, Jenée, no one's about to come knock on your door. No one's going to save you. Everybody is going through so much, even on their own and things like that. You got to do it for yourself. Once I got that and realized that, man, nobody cares. That don't mean I'm being mean about it. They just don't. even if they want to. Their life is life for us all, right? So I had to do it for myself. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. And I hope and pray that you all take this one piece of advice and do it as well. It is okay to serve, because we are all, I'm sure, those type of people who want to give back. And people, we give and we give and we give. But who's giving to you? So do it for yourself and stop waiting for somebody else, okay? Especially a human. If you go to anybody to help you, let it be God. You heard it right here. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? All right. So also, it's going to create peace of mind, you guys. Man, I be walking around here like, yes, I do have my down times. I'm going to keep it real with that, because Lord knows I'm always in prayer, because prayer works big time. Huge. Prayer works. Know that. But it's going to help you just with that peace of mind, you guys. And when you're just feeling at your lowest and things like that, when you feel like you're on your own, you're not. You're not. Say a prayer. I was just telling my son this, my baby boy. Okay? Same thing. You're not alone. Go to God, and you're never alone with God. All right? All right. Also, what I just really wanted to share on my 90th episode, you guys, is that, although you will always you'll hear me say that while you don't have to do your journey alone or life alone by yourself, that is still true. It really, really is. It's just that no one's going to do it for you. Is all. It's just not going to happen. So know that you don't have to do it alone, although no one's going to do it for you. But listen, I can't want it more than what you want. You know what I mean? I can't want it for you. In order for you to persevere, you have to want it for yourself. That is just the bottom line. I can't even say it more or better than that. That's just the bottom line. But know that it's very achievable. Anything that you put your mind to, and that you just, you write it down, you put in your goals, you pray about, I would say pray about it first, just so you know, because that's going to come first. But all these things that you put out there for yourself and you show up for yourself, it's going to happen. You guys, who knows? Those of you who knew that I went to New York recently about a month ago and got 10, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, 10 media pitches that I conducted. And all of them were like, yes, reach out. Entrepreneur Magazine, reach out. Tamron Hall Show, reach out. Sherry Shepherd Show, reach out. Mark and Kelly, reach out. Inside Edition, reach out. O Daily Magazine, Oprah Winfrey Magazine, reach out. That did not come because somebody came and saved me. Not at all. It came because I'm consistent. There were tears. There were storms, challenges, lack of money. At times, I even tried to shy away from my own faith, you guys. But the devil is a lie, because that all came back when I was like, nope, that was a lie. Let me get back into my songs that I like to listen to, my spiritual songs, the prayers, all these things, you guys, to get out of my own way, because that's all it was. The devil wanted me to be in my own way so that I would not go there and conquer what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Because I've been conquered all of my life. But now it's time for me to conquer all of those things and repel. Just go up to the top. And you too deserve that. So stop waiting for somebody else. No man can help you. No man can help you. But the Lord has got your back all the time. He is always on time. That's all I can say. It won't be in our time all the time, but always on time, you guys. That's how I am persevering, and it's working. Yes, that's even with money. I know some of you guys are like, but I need money in it. Guess what? So does Jenée the Uplifter. But it's coming. I know this. Why? Because I have faith, you guys. Look at my necklace. The size of a mustard seed. Can y'all see that little mustard seed on my faith necklace? Look how tiny that mustard seed is. What? That's all you got to have is a little bit of faith, the size of this mustard seed. And you can do this too, all right? Trust God. Won't he do it? I love saying that, you guys, because he does all the time, all right? All right, you guys, thank you so much for just being on this episode with me. As always, you know I appreciate you to the fullest, to the fullest, to the fullest. I didn't mean to lecture you right there. So look, sorry, but not sorry, because you needed to hear that today. So thank you so much for tuning in to my 90th episode, you guys, of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. Please continue to follow and share for more ongoing and actionable and inspiring content, of course. And also, please don't forget that I am of my affiliation with the My Bible Promise box. I don't know who's seen it, but let me see. Do I have it here? Yep, I do. So this is the box, you guys. I'm affiliate for them because it was so wonderful for me. I was like, look at God. And all this having with my name inscribed throughout this book. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to bless other people with this. And so I, being an affiliate, am able, you too, I should say, will be able to have your name just like mine is. You guys, it has my name on all these pages throughout. And I can write in it. Let me find something up here. Look at this. Jenée's Gold. That don't say nobody else's name but Jenée, right? You guys, this is a phenomenal book with scriptures, and it speaks just to you. They even have a couples one, all right? And you can get yours by going to mybiblepromisebox.com. Put in the code Jenée Podcast. That's it. So you can get your discount, all right? You guys, such a blessing. I'm trying to tell you, that book is amazing. So go ahead and check it out. The code will be in my bio. It's there now, as well as it'll be in the episode, the caption of this episode. All right? Get yours. So until next time, you guys, woo! The 90th episode. Who knew? 10 more. I'm going to be at, what? I'm going to be at 100 soon, y'all. What? I got to do that big. Anyways, you guys, keep the faith, and may you walk forward in faith, healing, and empowered perseverance, while also having many blessed days and a prosperous journey on purpose. Later. Woo! 90! Remember, what? Wine is in the Bible. Don't come for me. Thanks, you guys. Love you.